Hello YouTube, this is Lone Wolf Airsoft 9, and today we are doing a review. This is going to be a special review. This is the most expensive rifle we have ever reviewed, pricing in at just under $300. Now when you spend $300 on a gun, you hope that everything about it is nice, including the manual, which this one is no exception. This is very nice paper, it's laminated. This manual has very good diagrams. It's all in English. No different language, just all in English. This shows everything very good. How to insert the battery, insert the magazine. Just use all basic functions of the gun. So, yeah. Alright, but the box, the packaging that it comes in is not the best. It is just this styrofoam stuff that this happened in shipping, which, I mean, it was in a box, so I'm guessing that just happened in the warehouse, but as long as that's the only scratch or whatever, it's fine. And as you saw in the beginning, the manual just comes resting right there in a little pouch. So let's remove that, open up the box. Alright, here's the gun. This is the A&K Masada ACR rifle. This is the one in tan, and it comes standard with the long barrel, but you can buy the short barrel. So this is what you'll get. You'll get your rear flip-up sight with the pin that holds the handguard in that bag. You'll get a bag of BBs, which my bag came open and completely spilled, but that didn't really matter, because you don't want to use those BBs anyway. Even though they do seem seamless, I would not trust them. I mean, I've heard some people say you can use them, but that's fine. Then you will get the magazine right here, a polymer 300, either 300 or 360 capacity high cap mag. You'll get this screwdriver right here, which I've not really found any purpose for other than maybe taking apart the gearbox if you wish to do that. And then you have your polymer handguard, which is the same quality polymer as the WEG39 series. Then you have your barrel cap or muzzle cap. Then you have your front side adjustment tool. And then you have your rifle. It'll come with the handguard off, which, because I think it'd be just harder to fit it in. The handguard just comes right here. And yeah, let's get on to the gun. Alright, so this is what the gun looks like with all the accessories put on it. And to put on the foregrip is really simple. Just slide it on like that, put in the pin right there, and just hit it down. Make sure it's in there securely, and your handguard's not going anywhere. Alright. I don't have much time for this, but let's just do a little real steel history. So the ACR, which is short for Adaptive Combat Rifle, is a rifle used by the military that you can switch out the different caliber that it has, and the real rifle has a quick change barrel assembly, so you just load different rounds into the magazine, load it in, cock it back, and you're good. So it stands for Adaptive Combat Rifle. Originally called the Masada, made by Magpul PTS out of Colorado, Colorado, USA. They sold the guns rights to a different company that I've never heard of before a couple of days ago, so of course I don't remember them. And once they sold it to that company called it the ACR, Adaptive Combat Rifle, and that's just a short little history about the gun. Alright, but the A&K version comes with a full metal upper receiver, which the upper receiver extends to right there. And then it comes with a very strong polymer lower receiver, which is right here. Pretty much the same quality as the WEG36. Maybe not as nice, but yeah. And then it comes with your folding stock, and then, which also is retractable, and then also the cheek rest on it. But I can't get that thing to go back. It just feels like it's just built in or glued on there. But this gun is completely ambidextrous from really just everything from the mag relays. There's one on the other side, and then there's one on this side. Your bolt release, which is just right in front of the trigger, just like a G36. So, I mean, this gun is basically like a G36, but not really. This gun, a lot of people think it looks like a SCAR, which I have to agree with them, it does. If I had the railed front foregrip. And another neat little feature about this is you can change out the charging handle, but when you pull the charging handle back, it goes back all the way, and then it only comes back halfway, which makes for a really easy adjustments. But with this gun, you cannot power stroke it, which is just pulling back the charging handle once the new magazine is loaded, and the bolt just goes forward. That's what they teach you in a lot of shooting classes or whatever. It's better for the gun and everything, but since you can't do that on that, you just pull down the charge or pull down the bolt release and it goes forward. Sorry, that was bad to sound. Let's get that again. Alright, just a metal clank. So yeah, the gun is very nice. It has a full metal outer barrel. And the plastic components about this, is the high quality foregrip, lower receiver, and retractable stock with not really as nice of a quality as magazine. But it comes with the gun, so it's fine. And this gun can, unlike the Magpul PTS Masada the Airsoft version, this one can take M4 magazines, so you can switch this out for just your standard M4 magazine. I mean, it fits just fine. It's a little bit harder to pull out when it's inserted in, because the mag won't, but yeah, you also have your rear and flip up sight right here, which is very flimsy. Just by enough movement, this thing will go up. But it has your rangefinder, which isn't really any need for Airsoft, but, just kind of a little nifty thing to have. But when you turn the dial, basically, it just rotates the sight upward. That has your windage adjustment, which is good for Airsoft, because the BB is very light compared to a real bullet, and also very slow compared to a real bullet. So it's nice to have that, and to get the rear sight up, you just push it to the side and it goes up. Now, I actually am not that fond of this sight, but I don't have any other rear sights that are flip up. But this is just a peephole sight. I mean, nothing too special. So, yeah. Then you got your front sight right here, which you just push this button right here, and then it just goes up very easily. So, yeah. So this is kind of what it'll look like when you're just shooting it. You pull back the charging handle, it locks back, the bolt locks back, insert your magazine, release the bolt, and fire away. Pew. As long as I'm doing this right now, because this is kind of a shorter review compared to my others, so I just have some time to kill. Oh, actually, I'll go over some of the trademarks on it. So it has the Magpul PTS logo for training and simulation use only. They put on the Airsoft version because the Airsoft technically is a training tool. Then it says made in China right there, no different from any other A&K gun. And then Masada multi-cal. So the Masada, before it was named the ACR, was already a multi-caliber rifle. And then Magpul Military Industries, Erie, Colorado. And you have your holographic Magpul sight right here. It's kind of hard to get right now, but yeah. It says Magpul PTS. And then then you have your unique serial number. Then it says training devices and something else I can't read. So yeah. Alright. thanks for watching this review. This has been Lone Wolf Airsoft 9, another review. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out my Twitter page at Lone Wolf Airsoft 9. Thanks, guys. Or Lone Wolf Airsoft 9. Thanks, guys.